Wake up, everybody, wake up!
Wake up, everybody! So here we are on episode 4 of this new series I'm making, New Games for Old Systems. And guess what? It's another MS-DOS game. This one came out in 2018. This game was made by Chris Asik from Pixel Amusement, a YouTuber who makes videos based on DOS games. At first I wasn't a big fan of his series, Ancient DOS Games, or ADG for short, because I thought, hey, these games aren't that ancient, these are the games I used to play as a kid. But then I realized that I'm kind of old, and I'm almost 40, so I guess times are getting old. But his stuff is really good. He really goes into depth about it. All these games that are pretty ancient by now. Now, Chris did an ADG episode about Game Maker, which is an MS-DOS program that, despite its limitations, is capable of making some pretty neat games. Chris made a whole 30-minute ADG episode containing specific information about Game Maker and how it works, so I suggest you watch it there. I'll put the link in the description. So the game he made is EGA CGA, or EGA Combat Gladiators Arena. It's an EGA style game that actually uses VGA because it uses Game Maker, and Game Maker doesn't do EGA graphics, it only does VGA graphics. So the story is as follows. The world of enhanced 16-color graphics is in danger, and as a combat gladiator, you must enter a multi-level arena inside your computer and defeat all the viruses infecting it. Basically, you are flying one of 3 ships, either the Tonto, the Cutlass, or the Falchion. Each ship has its own unique stats for shields, weapons, and speed, with the Tonto being the fastest and the lowest shields, the Falchion having the strongest weapons, and the Cutlass having the highest shields and a moderate amount of speed. Remember, he made this game entirely in Game Maker, which does not allow you to do any coding, so this is a pretty impressive game. Since it was made with Game Maker, this game is not really a feat of programming like some games, but considering it was made by one person using a very broken tool in just 1 week time, it is pretty impressive. The graphics are sharp and well drawn, and the animations are good as well. This is 320 by 200 VGA graphics only, so there's no high resolution mode here. It's a top-down shooter with 4 levels to beat, each level having an end boss. Each level gets progressively harder and adds new enemies to the list you'll encounter. Be prepared to die a lot, as I died many times playing this game. Sound effects are PC speaker only, and kind of par for the course. And although Game Maker supports music, this game sadly lacks any music. One thing that kind of bothered me about this game, however, is that it doesn't fit on one floppy disk. I know that Chris was not optimizing the game for old hardware, as he primarily uses DOSBox. However, it was only about 11 kilobytes too big to fit on one disk. So I think you could have trimmed it down a little bit and made it fit on one. Not a huge deal, as I can easily use 2 floppy disks or zip it or something, but it would have been nice to run it from floppy. I played this game on my IBM Aptiva 486 with a VGA card, and it ran perfectly well. If you want to grab a copy, go to Chris's website and play it for yourself. It's actually pretty fun. I'm planning on making this a weekly series if I can, so I have a few more games already lined up, but if you have some other suggestions, let me know and I'll check them out. It doesn't have to be an MS-DOS game, although I do like them. And remember, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I really appreciate your support. So Angus, what did you think of the review?